Hey everybody, welcome back to Heirloom Permaculture. Today we are going to be moving the chickens to another area of the yard, and we've let them over here on the side of our yard for quite a while. We have fencing set up where we can move them to get the pressure off the ground in some areas, and we're going to move them from where they are now, kind of scratch in, put a little cover crop and let the ground kind of recover a little bit. We like to keep them moving so they don't just completely, tear one area down to bare dirt. So today that's what we're going to do. We're going to put up some portable fencing that we have, some of Premier One chicken netting over on the other side of our yard, and then we'll run them that way, and over here we'll put some seed down. Can you close that behind me, kid? Got one lone chicken left over here. I'm going to try to make her go the way I want. And then we'll switch sides and run them all over there. We can clean up over here and plant some seed. There she goes. Oh, hopefully she's not going down the tunnel. She is. All right, good. It's like we need to do a little trimming through here. Chickens are loving it, but it's a little challenge for me. So we're back here behind the barn, and there's the chicken door that they usually come out, and you guys have probably seen our rain barrel before. We have this gate set up where we can keep it closed and keep the chickens forced going the other way. And this is actually where I'm going to open it as soon as we get the fencing done, and they will head this way back behind the shed, and then there's a little path all the way back there that's going to send them over to the other yard where we want them. Can you help? Emmy wants to go get the gate. Over there. So this is the area where we're going to move the chickens. There's plenty of fresh plants, fresh grass, and I'm sure plenty of bugs for them to get into while we give that other area a little break. Emma, could you go get me 2 or 3 of those black poles, please? Alright, so that just took a couple minutes to set up. It's pretty easy. as long as you don't start out tangled like we did, but we've got it fixed real quick. Just a few minutes, and we can easily move the chickens from one area to another just by adding another fence. Pretty new. Alright, so like I said, a lot of you are probably familiar with this. It's the Premier One poultry netting. And we actually have more than one section of it, but for now this is good because it's going to give them a big area, and we have just downsized our chicken flock. So this will be plenty of room for now. Just takes a few minutes to move them from one area to another. And that's exactly what we're about to do, and then we'll go reseed that area that they've been hitting so hard. Okay. So we still need to build a gate right here, but for now we just prop that up in the way to prevent them from going down the tunnel on the side we don't want. Then so here's that same door I showed you just a minute ago, and that same gate. Now we've opened it. And they come down here behind the shed. It's all that fencing John wanted that I thought he was crazy, and now I understand. Because I see now how much easier it is to move them if you have all the proper fencing in place. So now they are over here. We have the temporary fencing up. She's giving them just a little bit of food, mostly just to get them to follow her and come this way to realize this is today's normal. Okay, that was actually a really fast job moving the chickens with all of us helping. It didn't take any time to put that fence on and to get them over there. Now we are raking the ground over here where the chickens have kind of tore everything up. Just enough to kind of scratch the surface. And we're going to use the same cover crop that we've used in our garden. Just put it down, let it get some fresh growth on here, give this ground a little break. So this is that seed, it's that cover crop that we use. It's got clover and barley, I believe. I'm not positive what else on there, but I should know. I should know, and I bet John does, and he will probably take care of that while editing and give you guys a little link or something so we can figure out how to tell you what it is. She's just scratching up the bare areas. As you can see right here, there's still plenty of grass, but like we talked about earlier, up there where there's shade, where you and I would probably both rather hang out too, that's pretty bare up there because they've worked it pretty hard. And then right up here near the gate, they've got that worked hard, except for these 3 volunteer holy basil plants that just decided to grow here. So I don't know what made them come here, but it's okay because I love them. So we'll scratch that in a little better, and as much as we've talked about not watering in our garden, Over here, I'm afraid I'm going to have to. We got a little rain last night, so knowing July in Oklahoma, we're probably not going to get any more for a little bit. Okay, we're over here watering in the cover crop that we've been putting down, and I was just going to let you know what that is. We got it from True Leaf Market, and it is their garden cover crop mix. So in this blend, there is hairy vetch, winter peas. There's two different kinds of clover, crimson clover and fixation clover. There is winter wheat, winter rye, daikon radish, yellow mustard, and forage collar seeds. This is the same blend that we put over our garden. And like I said, we're just doing this out here just to kind of give this ground a break from the chickens. Get some more stuff growing on the bare spots that they've dug up. It's a pretty good mix, and it's growing really well for us. Different things out of it grow at different times. We're gonna finish spreading the last little bit of the seed. Got someone back there watering everything in for me. Got another someone over here picking up all the sticks. It's always great to have helpers. And we're gonna get this done, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.